With the recent growing trend on the social media about a Uganda MP who is trying to contest again, go for another term, old man is trying to lead his people again. Meanwhile, this man in question cannot lead himself. He needs to be led by people physically because his strength naturally is dissolved. With these things coming out, we need to raise matters, family. In a continent bursting with youth, innovation and energy, power remains trapped in the hands of aged men who have ruled for decades, presidents who refuse to pass the baton, politicians clinging to titles like it is their lifeline. Today we ask these questions. Why do Africa's oldest leaders sit on throne while the future actually is waiting at the gate? Let me be clear, this is not about politics. It is about Africa's soul, her stolen potential, and the silenced voices of generations yearning for change. Africa is the youngest continent in the world. Over 60% of Africa's population family is under 25 years old. In Uganda alone, 77% of the population is under 30 years. In countries like Nigeria, which we always call the giant of Africa, Ethiopia, and Senegal, the youth dominate the street, schools, and social media. Not only those countries, but across Africa. But here is the irony, lovely people. Leadership in Africa today does not reflect this. Rather, leadership is now hanging around the aged, entrenched, and often exhausted individuals hungry for power. Now, the questions we need to ask: how does a continent like Africa, with the youngest people in the world, get ruled by some of the oldest politicians? It is concerning. These are what we call the dinosaurs of African politics, lovely people, if I should put it right. If I should go a little bit extra mile, let's name the names. Let's pull the curtains, family. First of all, let's talk about Paul Biya, the president of Cameroon, 91-year-old man in power since 1982. That is over 42 years old, lovely family. This man in question, the Cameroon president, he is rarely seen in public, speak occasionally, and sometimes he operates from Switzerland, where he spends most of his months away from the country he's leading. 5 to 4 years ago, Paul Biya has disgraced the entire Africa. When he went to a conference, a mic was given to Paul Biya, and Paul Biya doesn't even know where he is, what he's about to say, and Paul Biya was not in himself. That is the leader of the people, a man who cannot lead himself. It was a disgrace. Watch that.
You can hear you. Speak here.
Understand me?
Africa is not representative in the permanent membership of the African Union. So we need to raise a red card here to the United Nations. We are not representative, correct? We all agree or disagree? Mr. President, can you speak in the mic, please? No, speak here. Yeah? No, it's okay. It's okay. Speak, we can hear. You can hear, yeah. Speak here.
Understand me? So I am completely embarrassed because I brought some words to say. I would like to do this.
Yes, Mr. President, can you want to make a statement? Please. 2 minutes.
2 minutes?
2 minutes, Mr. President. I know you are a president, but here we are all equal. If you don't mind, I hope you don't mind. This is civil society organization. For a moment to our bosses.
Bon.
Please.
Bon. Monsieur le Président, Madame, do you understand me?
Yes.
Paul Biya has ruled longer than many Cameroonians have been alive. Yet, as we're speaking, lovely family, Paul Biya is still trying to go again. And I don't blame him. I blame the young men beside him, guiding him, applauding for him anytime he show up. The next one is another rock of ages, Yoweri Museveni. We call him M7, the president of Uganda. He has been in power since 1986. That's 39 years old, family. Museveni systematically changed the constitution to remove term limit in 2005. Then in 2017, when age catch up with him, He removed the age limit also. The age limit, which was previously 75, he changed it because he catch up with it. Why? So he could continue contesting, being in power. What are his excuses? His famous excuses are, I am here for stability. But what is the truth? The truth is that power has become Museveni's identity in Uganda. And now, while the young Uganda suffer with unemployment under him, inflation and censorship, Museveni's son, whose name is Muhoozi, is already being groomed to take over. This is what we can call a monarchy disguised as a democracy. And now this is a shocking twist, lovely people. Old man in Uganda, Moses Ali, if I'm getting it right, a minister under Museveni, is contesting for MP almost 100 years. Meanwhile, this man cannot move. He needs to be led. Somebody needs to lead him. The man is not himself. He has lost a lot. His strength is gone mentally and physically, including spiritually. But greed, I don't blame him. I blame the youth who are applauding this man right now as you are watching your screen. The man is sitting down. You can see that. I don't know if it's pampers or there's something there, but you can see that the man, these are people that are supposed to live with their family in their home taking medication. Watch the youth secure the future, because the future belongs to the youth. Is this leadership or elderly occupation of the system? Now, this is the question, bigger question. Why won't they leave? Why are they afraid? Why is it that these old people don't want to leave power? Listen, these men refuse to let go because, number one, fear of prosecution. Many know that once they step down from power and hand over the baton, investigations into corruption and how they abuse power, investigation will go to that direction. So stay in power is equal to remain protected forever. Number two, power addiction. Power is sweet. Power can become a drug. The attention, the wealth, the control, they get addicted. They begin to believe they are irreplaceable. What is the result? One man becomes the law on the land. Many of these old men surround themselves with younger politicians who serve as praise singers, not patriots or patriot, whichever the English may put it. No one tells them the truth. No one tells them it is time to go. But they forgot the cost of the old leadership. When old minds dominate new times, what happens? Youth unemployment skyrockets. Technological innovation stalls. Outdated policies remains unchanged. Repressions increase because criticism is seen as rebellion. When young people rise up, they are jailed. When they speak up, they are silenced. But how can Africa grow when its leaders can no longer grow with the times? It's a question we need to ask. From this standpoint, I refute the claim that Africa lacks capable youth. No, Africa does not lack capable youth. It lacks opportunity. We have activists, entrepreneurship, digital creators, tech genius, visionary thinkers, all wanting to be heard. Yet the old guards block the door. This is not about disrespecting elders. No, this is about acknowledging when a season is over. Even Nelson Mandela served only one term. He knew leadership was not a throne, it was a mission. I think it is time for us to build a new culture in Africa where stepping down from power is a sign of strength, not weakness. Where elders become mentors, not obstacles. Africa is not a retirement home for aspire politicians. It is the home for the future. To the leaders who stay too long and refuse to let go. Even if you are there, at least perform. They refuse to perform. Your legacy will not be remembered by how long you have ruled or you ruled, but it is going to be remembered by how well you pass the torch. The youths, I can say, are not the leaders of tomorrow. They are the denied leaders of today. Lovely family, the clock is ticking. The continent is watching and history is recording. African leaders and greedy leaders and politicians should start asking themselves questions. How do you want to be remembered when you leave this earth? Because this is not your permanent home. Everybody is going. One day I'll also go. You also go. But how will people remember you? Togo president. Your people will remember you as someone who took the life of the citizens and dumped them in the river, which we have seen online. Museveni, you will be remembered as what? Someone who gives a little bit of time to the West. but at the same time you betray your own, and also you silence your people and cling to power and refuse to let go. You will be remembered as a greedy old man. Biya of Cameroon will be remembered for the pain you have caused the people of Cameroon. Practically, Cameroon doesn't have a president because the man cannot lead himself. Family, it is pathetic. If this moves you as a Pan-Africanist and an African child, you need to share, like, subscribe. Let us promote and encourage this conversation. It is time to champion this conversation to the core. The time to remain silent over this is over.